Hey dudes, this is B Junior from B Junior's Movie Cave on the Endurance Productions YouTube channel. Just a quick Blu-ray review for you today. As you know, here lately I've been reviewing the Scream Factory line, which is actually Shout Factory if you don't know. The Scream Factory horror re-release line from the Shout Factory. And been doing the titles as they come out and trying to give you the Blu-ray inside dope on those as far as picture quality, sound quality, special features, you name it. But what you have to realize is Shout Factory is a bigger company than just Scream Factory, and they're doing tons of genre releases. I mean, little genre pictures that I and many of my friends really want to watch. And a lot of you out there have been sending me personal messages and little messages here and there on Twitter and Facebook here and there wanting some different ones reviewed. This is one that keeps coming back like a revolving door. It is a little revenge tale called Rolling Thunder. It just recently made its Blu-ray debut. To my knowledge, this never really had a authentic release on DVD. For years I had an old ratty looking VHS of this movie, and it's one of my favorite revenge tales. Yeah, put it right up there with, I actually like it better than Death Wish, and I mean, I like the Death Wish sequels better than the original, so that's another story for another day. But Rolling Thunder is probably one of the first of its kind. It's kind of like one of the first post-Vietnam guys returning home revenge stories of the mid to late 70s. Another shattering experience from the author of Taxi Driver, Paul Schrader. The classic tale of revenge, seen in high definition, exclusive interviews with Tommy Lee Jones and William Devane, the main characters in the movie. Pretty much it's William Devane's movie. Tommy Lee Jones is probably the best supporting actor in the movie. Major Charles Rain has come home to war. Basically, they play two Vietnam veterans who basically end up in the Hanoi Hilton. And what that was the big prison where they kept the Vietnam soldiers that were captured as prisoners of war. So for about 8 years, I believe it was, that they were held in captivity in the storyline. And basically, they return home to all kinds of different things. Mainly it revolves around William Devane's life. His wife has moved on to another man. Where the story really kicks in is that a group of thugs basically break into his home looking for a little bit of money that was given to him as kind of like a welcome home gift. And basically I don't want to ruin it for you, but his family is killed, and then the revenge story ensues. Much like Death Wish or some of these other movies of the same genre and era, Rolling Thunder is above average revenge story with some good little gory special effects here and there. Just a powerful story. It's not your run-of-the-mill just Death Wish clone or anything. In fact, I'm thinking this one might have come out right around the same time as Death Wish. I'm not sure which one came first, but that really doesn't matter here. This is not really so much a special edition, and it's not even a collector's edition. It's just a really good edition. As I said before, this isn't put out by Scream Factory. They're a subsidiary company under Shout Factory. It is a Shout Factory release. You see right there, of an MGM catalog title. It does have some special features, as interviews with William Devane and Tommy Lee Jones and writers Paul Schrader, Haywood Gould, original theatrical trailer, and a TV spot. The interviews run, I think, about a half an hour, probably give or take a few minutes, and they're pretty informative. And it's really cool that they got Tommy Lee Jones to take some time out, because he's kind of the William Devane is kind of in and out of pictures that I've seen over the last few years, and Tommy Lee Jones is just one of those guys that kind of made his mark, and he's always working. And I'm really surprised they got him for some interviews for this one. Let's check out the inside here, guys. As always, I try to give you the inside dope. It doesn't have reversible cover art, but it does have some on the inside. Just some. There's a little scene from the movie where he's sawing off his shotgun. I think this is like a Japanese alternative one-sheet art behind it. It's pretty cool. He's loading his revolver up, getting ready to do some business. Here you have the Blu-ray, guys. It's just a little pivotal scene in the movie where he's trying to make up his mind, I believe it was, or he's trying to gain the trust of his new girlfriend. She's trying to help him find the gang of thugs. This movie, in a weird sort of way, really storyline-wise, and even some names of the thugs in the gang that killed his family, reminds me of the movie The Crow. It's about the same type of storyline. Of course, William Devane doesn't die and come back for one night to wreak revenge on, not like that or nothing, but Basically, I mean, there is a thug named T-Bird in the movie. Okay, there's your little parallel, and it follows the whole revenge tale and everything. But that story-wise, I'm gonna leave the story alone because if you have never seen it, I highly recommend it, especially if you're into revenge films such as Death Wish, things of that nature, or Vigilante, any of those genre kind of exploitation style films. Yeah, I think you'd do well to probably give this one a viewing at least once. I was so happy to see Rolling Thunder finally get its day in court and come out on the respectable format of Blu-ray disc. I just think it's one of those that has never really gotten the attention that it deserves. It is an above average film. Oddly enough, the head thug in the movie that's kind of the gang leader is actor James Best, who went on to be more well known as Roscoe Coltrane on the Dukes of Hazzard fame. And what's so surprising about James Best in this movie, I've never seen him in just a baddie role where he's just like he's saying the F word left and right in his scenes and doing some very horrible things in the movie. And I was just like, man, Roscoe was a badass back in the day. You know, this is one of those weird situations. So I say check it out, guys, especially if you're into exploitation style films and or revenge films. That's really all I can say about it. It's a pretty standard release with some special features on it. It's probably not the definitive edition, but it's the best one you can own right now because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I do think that this movie was never released on an official DVD. I think it was one of those MGM made-to-order DVD-Rs for a while. It was highly overpriced, and I don't even think it was an anamorphic widescreen. So this is the one you want to buy, guys, if you're in the market to find Rolling Thunder. Gotta love that. That's from the original, I think the original U.S. poster art with the hook hand coming down, smacking it on the table. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys. Rock on, dudes. This has been your Blu-ray overview of the Shout Factory release of the cool revenge flick of the mid to late 70s, Rolling Thunder. Rock on, dudes. Bye.